are organizing a study tour for 30 scientists from around the world to give them an immersion experience in Australia's critical minerals R&D ecosystem.
It was just before going to vacations. I had only 2 days to take a decision, but I think I only needed 5 minutes, the time to call my wife saying, oh, I need to go to Australia. When? Oh, just after the vacation. What?
I thought that, wow, this is a lifetime opportunity for me.
I was in starting very excited to come here, but when I see the program, I thought it's a very technical sessions, and I really enjoyed that. And I met very young researchers, senior researchers in the field of extraction of critical minerals.
That I was very excited because it looked like a really interesting group of different ages and different backgrounds, science-wise and also country-wise.
Unique opportunity. I have to say two things. One is to interact with the international crowd. The other thing is to come to Australia and discuss critical minerals because we've been in this space since 2010. But if one really looks at it, there has been very little global compact or global discussion on this theme. We've spoken to each other without listening. So I think it's great.
It was really good to see the actual site visits and to be dealing with to be able to come together with people from across the world dealing with issues around critical minerals is very exciting.
I think some of the outcomes that I hope to get out of this program is making new connections, but also learning what others are doing in research and development to expand and develop their critical mineral materials supply chains.
I've got names from Australia and the other countries. I know the names at the French Geological Survey, so it will be to make the connection, saying, okay, you have to talk to this guy, you have to talk to these guys.
If I learn more about Australians' current status of the Australia, then I can boost up for the collaboration between the Australia and South Korea.
Having this kind of 2-week block set aside to think about what collaboration overseas might look like, rather than just thinking theoretically about different countries and what opportunities might be there. We've had representatives from the countries and kind of individuals to kind of nail down your ideas with and go back and forth and have a discussion. So I found it really stimulating. Here are some concrete ideas with specific individuals from specific institutions and countries that we should think about how we can facilitate collaboration with.
Oh, I've written down a number of notes, a number of names, a number of contacts, and I will tell them, look, there's the opportunity out there. Let's go, let's have video calls, let's establish what we can do together, and then do it. So really the network, because I didn't know any one of the people on the trip, has expanded considerably, and I think we'll see a number of relations growing bilaterally between Australia and Germany, but also multilaterally.
The first thing I'm going to do when I go back is actually to try to link up with some of the people that I've met here, both in the Australian organisations, but also the people that I've met on the tour, but to try and see where we can establish more collaboration.
If we can exchange people, for example, during 6 months or few months, that would be great. Having people from Australia coming in France and people from France coming to Australia, but during not 1 week, 2 weeks, in several months, really working on the topic, and that would be a good way to do interesting things.
When I get back, I hope to be able to tell other researchers that I work with the things that I learned here, the ideas that have been shared, but I also hope to get to be able to communicate other things that the other countries are doing in regards to their policy or data collection or other engagements with industry.
It was really fantastic. If you have a chance, you must participate in this study tour.
Let's do it!